The views expressed in this podcast, Champ and Tramp, belong to the host and guest, not the Champ and Tramp podcast itself. It's intended for entertainment information, so please use discretion. We're not responsible for any outcomes resulting from the content discussed.
Real show, here we go. Real show, here we go. You know that it's gotta be that time, so this is what we chant. What keeps on getting them all amped in advance? Come on. You and I rocking out with Iron Man, FE. You get the general's point of view on top of Roger's rants. We're never tapping out, we're putting the most minutes in. You already know what that's about, you know that winners win. Crush whatever's on task, check the podcast. It's the Champ and the Tramp, let the bomb blast.
Roger. What happens when you say your name 3 times? You're like Candyman, you pop out with a dildo in your mouth.
Listen, let's not talk about your hemorrhoids right now, all right?
We're here at Rivs, Tom's River Hub. I don't know if you can see it behind us on our thing.
I'm sure they'll do some pan outs with the cameras.
Yeah, we're here at Rivs for UFC 300. This place is
buzzing.
The place for fights.
Absolutely. Look at that guy.
Oh, wow. Handsome fella.
UFC Hall of Famer up there,
I'm
Mr.
a little crooked. That's why my back was messed up, I think. I was a little crooked.
Was it?
Yeah, I was.
My favorite picture of you
emaciated.
will forever and always be the Afro Frankie. And they use that a lot.
It's a good one.
All right, but let's talk about Rivs a little bit before we get into the fights, all right? Rivs, listen, guys, I can't say this enough. Frankie and I come here all the time. Food is great. Family owned. All the family, everybody in the family works here. Monica behind the bar. We got Britt and Hart behind the bar tonight, right?
Yeah.
BKFC strawweight champion.
Yes.
Slinging drinks back there. We'll have her up on the stage here in a little bit. But Rivs, Toms River, New Jersey, if you're in the Ocean County area and you are a sports fan, and I don't just mean MMA, I don't mean just UFC, I mean football, baseball, basketball, whatever it is. I can't even, Frankie, what would you take a guess? How many TVs in here?
Too many to count. I don't count that high. I know you don't either.
That's right.
But,
take my shoes off.
Yeah, no, this place is definitely, and the food here is great. Super affordable, probably the most affordable around Ocean County.
Great.
And good quality. So, yeah, you can't miss it. Tony, obviously, a good friend of the podcast, a friend of ours.
Yep.
And, homegrown dude. He's been in the business for a very, very long time. And just keeps pumping out, a good atmosphere for everybody.
Amen. The restaurant industry is not easy to make it in, and Tony's been doing it for as long as I've lived here in Jersey. So,
You're old as hell.
Absolutely, man. So let's get into the fights a little bit. We just finished watching Kayla Harrison versus Holly Holm, and I gotta say, it kind of went how I thought that fight would go. I love Holly Holm. She's a legend. She's getting up there in her career a little bit, right? But I figured Kayla would take her down. Right.
I just didn't know how it would go because I'm obviously I know Kayla, she's a stud. 2-time gold medalist in judo. That's just like to reach that pinnacle of anything in an Olympic sport and win 2 golds means you're a special person. Obviously, seeing what she did in the past. She's young, she's hungry, she has a point to prove. Obviously, she's also managed by Ali, a good friend of mine.
Yep.
Good friend of mine. I know we share management and whatnot. And you expected that to happen, but Holly Holm is just that. They're so tough.
Exactly.
Hall of Fame boxer, great MMA. She's a champion. Knocked out Ronda Rousey.
Nobody thought that was ever going to happen.
And I was wondering. You never know. Like, could she keep her on the end of her punches? Plus, Holly's older. She's older. You never know. She shows toughness. She's always in all the fights. Right. You never know when's the clock going to punch out. You know what I mean?
I agree with everything you said.
You never know. So that you got to take that into consideration. But like you said, what you thought would happen happened.
If it went to the ground, and I feel like it stylistically, right, it tends to. If you got to stand up, eventually it gets to the ground, and the question always becomes, can you get back up? And unfortunately for Holly tonight, it didn't work in her favor. She tapped to a rear naked, and it was sad to see. Probably on the tail end of her career, but a rising star is born as someone's going on their way out usually, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely some good matchups. Kayla making bantamweight was pretty crazy,
dude. Listen, she's a 155er.
I know.
She lost 20 pounds, and I have to say, at weigh-ins.
No, she's probably more than 155.
Oh yeah. Well, she fights at 155, right. But she looked very, very drawn out, very sucked out, and I was a little concerned. Did you see her weigh in? What did you think? Looked very drawn out. To me.
Yeah, no, she did, and she looked like she was praying to God. She made weight and all that.
She was, yeah.
And but Holly cuts a lot lot of weight too. She's a big girl.
Well, they're both 5'8", actually.
I know, but Holly's a little leaner too, though. Seems longer. Holly seems longer though.
Holly does seem longer.
She had a little, like a smile on her face, and Kayla was like, we had a relief on her face.
Yeah.
But hey, she got it done. That's what I'm saying.
She got it done.
I had no doubt she would. You're a gold medalist in the Olympics 2 times, not 1 time, 2 times.
That's right.
You're a disciplined person. You're gonna.
Well, I mean, obviously, we didn't see it happen because one left the sport, but 2 judo champions would have been great to see. Ronda Rousey versus that would have been an amazing fight to see, right?
Yeah,
stylistically.
I wonder if they trained. I mean, she was so far behind her.
There's an age gap difference there for sure. Yeah, they had to at some point, right? I would think. Speaking of crossing paths, someone who you've crossed paths with many times, a great friend of the show, someone we love, another Jersey sensation, legend out of Jersey, a guy who fought on UFC 100, UFC 200, and now UFC 300. It was tough. It wasn't Jim Miller's night tonight, and it was tough to see. But, dude, you want to talk about a legend. You can't take anything away from that man.
He's a man, dude.
He is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Been here for so long, just the way it goes.
Yeah.
That's the nature of this beast.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
It's an unforgiving sport. We were just at down in Atlantic City watching some of our teammates fight.
Yes.
Some guys that I thought maybe should have won or could have had a better performance. Some chips didn't fall their way, and it's not because of the way prepared. It's not because of this. It's just that this is a bitch of a sport.
Yes.
And you gotta love it. You better love this.
Yeah.
You better love it because it can rip your heart and soul out. But there is glory in the end if you can stick it out.
Yep.
And
I don't think it's lack of training. I don't think it's lack of heart for some of those guys.
Sometimes there is.
For your guys that you were down there for last night, right? Certainly you wouldn't say that. Mark and CJ, right? They're in there because they want to be. They want to. They train hard. They want to win. Sometimes that's the way it goes. But I think, especially I would say they're early in their career. It can make you or break you, right? A loss like that, you can say, look, this sport isn't for me. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I mean, this is a nut check.
Yep.
It's a nut check. Hey, what do I want to do here?
Yep.
And sometimes, stepping away is not always the wrong move or the right move.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
So it's a tough situation for kids.
Yep. Agreed.
But Jim Miller, hats off to you, my man. I don't know. In these days, he can still compete. Obviously, he can still compete. You've seen the speed difference a little bit with him and Bobby Green, but I was hoping to go for a takedown or 2, at least 1.
Nothing but respect at the end of that fight from Bobby Green, though. Obviously, he knew who he was fighting. He knew he was fighting a legend. A lot of respect there, but you can say it. You can say it with confidence because you've got the time in the ring. But I also saw. Not that he cares what Trucker calls and things, but where was the takedown? We were looking for the takedown, especially in those later rounds,
Well, I mean, who knows? You're in the moment, bro. I get it, dude. Believe me. I've been there.
Here we go right here, Frankie. Look at the board. Let's talk about some of these fights here.
Okay, all right.
Let's talk about
first fight, Bo Nickel versus Cody Brundage.
Yes.
Bo Nickel's a minus
huge
14.
Huge favorite.
Yeah, bro. I don't know that's crazy.
It's not like Cody Brundage is a
I know, it's just
tomato can.
So much hype around him, though.
Right.
Really deserved? I mean, probably just his wrestling pedigree.
Well, he's kind of got it all, right? He's got the personality, he's got the look, he's got the resume to back it up. Obviously wrestling, but he's some of his fights he's knocked guys out. Not on the level of the UFC, but
I mean, we'll say this. It's a good escalation.
All right, let's call some picks then. Who
I'm picking Bo.
I'm picking Bo. Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. I don't know a lot. Do you know a lot about Brundage?
I don't know much.
Do you know much about Brundage?
No, I don't know, man. I heard someone talk about how he was decent.
Well, I hear that his wrestling is decent, and obviously, I like what he said in his pre-fight interview. He said, "Listen, Bo's never actually been punched in the face. Let's see what happens when he gets punched in the face."
That's true. That's true.
So.
But I'm sure he's training with some good guys that are touching.
Agreed.
A little bit, I would imagine.
Agreed.
Then you got Arman Tazoukian versus Charles Oliveira.
Yep. I think the obvious pick there for a lot of people, just because the name is so recognizable and he's such a stud, is Charles Oliveira. But I think you can't overlook his opponent here in this fight. I hear great things about this guy.
Armand, very good. He's very complete, Jiu-jitsu wise, I wonder if Oliveira has the edge there because of his obviously his jiu-jitsu is top notch.
Yep.
But I think this guy Armand, his grappling might be solid enough where he can avoid being submitted. I just wonder how hungry Oliveira is. He reached the top. He was there. He got the fame. He probably moved out of the favelas. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And this guy Armand hasn't touched me yet.
Yep.
I don't know his story, his backstory, anything like that. Who knows Charles' backstory really?
So who are you picking?
I'm gonna pick Armand.
Yeah. I think I'm with you. I'm actually with you on that. I know anybody listening, or 17 listeners, probably going to heavily disagree because Charles has such a recognizable name.
And dude, honestly, I fought Charles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you always pick the guy.
Early,
you always pick the guys.
And you look good. You look very good against
him.
him.
Fight,
That's right.
So I'm not picking him up.
Do you know that he's won over $1 million in fight bonuses alone, Charles Oliveira? That's how many fight bonuses that dude has. How crazy is that? Think about that.
I think I have the most fight in the night bonuses.
Do you really? Can I borrow 10 grand?
I didn't win like that.
Can I borrow 10 grand?
My first fight of the night bonus. You know what the fight of the night bonuses tonight are, right?
300,000.
300,000. You know what mine was?
5, 10.
No, 20,000.
20. All right.
But dude, 20,000. I made 3 and 3.
Yeah.
Think about it. I made 3,000.
What did you do? Went out and bought a Beamer.
A Benz. Oh,
Benz. That's right. Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. I was working. I'm like, fuck that, dude. I'm enjoying. I work and I fucking get beat up. I'm enjoying this.
I'm becoming more and more. I want to talk about fights, but more and more thinking like, dude, enjoy yourself while you're here. Who knows when this? You know what I mean? Like, enjoy it. Don't go crazy. Don't spend your last dollar. But
I don't know.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, for sure. All right, now.
All right.
The BMF title. This is such a tough one.
Listen. I'm gonna pick. I don't want to pick. If you're asking me, I don't want to pick because I love both these guys.
Yeah.
And this is a tough one. This is a coin toss for me.
Well, I'm friendly with Justin. He's a good friend of mine.
Yes.
And honestly, Max.
You fought Max?
Yeah, he's such a good dude.
Yep. Yeah, he really is.
I'd consider him a friend. The way he just our interactions.
Yes.
He's such a good guy.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah, I don't know who to call. When I first heard the fight, I was like Gaethje. But then listening to Holloway and seeing Holloway, he looks a lot bigger.
He's fighting in a different weight class, right?
Into 55.
Yep.
Dude, suppose he's never been dropped ever.
Ever.
But someone said he dropped against the fence, but he never hit the ground. So he's never been dropped, right?
He's never been stopped.
So, never been stopped. Dropped. Never been dropped.
Never been
rocked.
dropped.
Never rocked. Someone said he was rocked once. I don't know who said it. But
There's rock on your feet, and then there's rock getting knocked down. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so he's never been dropped. Is Gaethje the guy to be able to do it? If anybody's the guy to do it, it is Gaethje, right? Now,
stylistically, let's talk about them a little bit.
But now, Holloway, his conditioning is second to none. Yes. I feel like Gaethje's guy, obviously, he knows how to pour it on because the wars he's in, but he gets physically tired. Yep. Holloway never looks very tired, ever. But again, I don't think he's throwing the heat that Gaethje throws.
Agreed.
He's more of a volume guy. So can he put Gaethje away with volume? I don't know.
Yep. This is a 3-rounder or 5-rounder because it's a BMF?
5-rounder.
All right. So my prediction is going to be I'm going to pick Gaethje.
My prediction's pain.
Exactly. I'm going to pick Gaethje because I think he gets it done within 3. If he doesn't, I know. But if he doesn't, I'm picking Holloway. Yeah, I'm going to be one of them. No, I'm saying Gaethje inside of 3. That's my pick. But Max is going to start walking away with it. Stylistically, he's a cleaner.
So if you were a bettor, if you were like a gambler,
Gaethje.
No. Okay.
Gaethje.
I'm saying, would you say I'll take the
I think
over?
he slows Max down with the leg kicks. He's got some of the best leg kicks in the game. Max he reminds me a little bit of you actually with his footwork, the way he's so crisp, so clean. He's not a power puncher at all. He's a volume puncher. Yep. But both such likable dudes, right?
Yeah, they're such good guys. Yeah. They're gonna both leave it out there. I know that.
Yeah.
I know they're gonna leave it out there.
And there's no hate between those guys. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. I like that. I don't know. I'm getting soft in my old age, Frankie. But
what do you mean?
Softer? Softer. I don't love the fake shit anymore. I like guys that can respect each other. You always acted like that your whole career, but guys that go in there, they show the love, they respect what the other opponent, especially guys that are legendary like those two guys. But these guys that talk their way into fights, I'm just not a fan of these guys anymore.
I mean, that's the new age.
It is.
Seems like.
It is.
No, but there's definitely guys that aren't like that, and whatever. I think there's room for both. I think there's room for both.
Makes it exciting. Makes it
There's
exciting.
room for both. There are people like that like yourself and myself, maybe. I like all different types.
Yeah.
I do. I like.
No, you don't.
No.
You're not a fan of Cody?
No.
Not Cody. I'm sorry. You're not a fan of ATT. Shit. I can't think of his name now. Colby.
No, just I don't mind like this stuff, the other stuff, calling the cops. That's what I don't like.
Yeah.
You know, and stepping over the line, saying some like.
You don't like attacking people's wife and religion.
Yeah, bringing family and religion. That's like you could go be like Conor. Conor sometimes steps over the line too, though. But for the most part, a lot of his shit is funny, entertaining. I'm down with that.
Let's talk about the fight coming up right here. Who are you picking?
Aljamain and Kattar.
Yep.
You know,
stylistically, another great fight, right?
Yeah. Well, Kattar obviously might have one of the best jabs in MMA.
Always in your face.
Super long, definitely a volume guy. Tough. Can he keep Aljo off from with the wrestler? Aljo is an awkward striker. I wouldn't say his striking is like. I would say it's bad. It's just it's not very clean. But the fact that it's not very clean makes him hard to go.
Right.
His timing's awkward. His kicks are awkward. He's always in and out, and that could slow him down. If he can get the takedown, repeatedly, I think Sterling.
Yep. Yeah. So you're picking Sterling.
Yeah,
I'm picking Sterling too. I think Sterling dumps him on his head a bunch of times, grinds him out, wears him down. I don't think it would behoove Sterling to stand and strike with Kattar the whole time. Behoove. Like that?
I do. Let's go back to the main card.
Back.
Zhang versus Yan.
This is a great one.
Zhang versus Yan.
Hard to ever pick against Zhang.
I don't know how to say Yan. Yeah, I'm picking Wei Li. Zhang.
But Yan had a knockout, right? Knocked out Jessica Andrade, her last fight. Well, I don't know. I think.
Fight. Was it the last fight?
I believe it was her last fight. I think it was. I could be wrong. But it wasn't really a clean knockout. I think that could have been contested a little bit. But regardless, that's her only knockout ever. Wei Li throws with reckless abandonment and wants to hurt you.
Like Yan is good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like she's gonna hit you. It's gonna she could knock someone out. She could hurt somebody for sure. But like you said, like Yan throws like what thunder. She's like thick.
And she stands there.
Explosive,
She doesn't care. She knows
how is
her
it?
power.
I mean, obviously,
Rose Namajunas.
It's a very American thing to say, but like they're both from China, but like opposite ends of China. China's fucking huge. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Or do you think, like, I wonder, like, how like those Chinese fighters, like, are they in the same camps?
How many camps could possibly be over there?
China, I wonder.
Not known for their MMA fighters.
Does Wei Li train here now?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to know about that. Too bad we didn't have someone to look it up right now.
So obviously, I think we're both picking Wei Li on that fight, correct?
Yes.
I think Wei Li is just her catalyst was found in Rose Namajunas, right? Who beat her twice, knocked her out once with a head kick. She contested it, got up pretty quickly, but regardless, I think it was clean. I think the fight was over, and then it was the decision for the second fight, correct? She beat her in a decision, Rose, I believe.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm testing your memory.
Sometimes people just have her
have your number.
Yeah. Kind of have her. All right, the main event.
Tough one.
It's a tough one for me to pick too.
Yeah.
Very tough.
I like Hill. I like both guys.
I hung out with Hill. Super good dude.
Yep.
Actually, met Pajeda a couple times. Super good dude too.
Yep.
You know, I hate Pick because of that. Because of that reason. I'll just break down the fight. I tell you, when I first heard the fight, I was like, I think Potan just too experienced as a striker. Heavy-handed. Methodical in his approach.
Great leg
very
kicks.
Very disciplined.
Yep.
All that stuff. But then hearing Jamal Hill, just his confidence, his
swag,
and this and that, and he's fast, dude. He is fast.
Could go either way for sure.
So yeah, this is a toss-up for me. I'm gonna call this a toss-up.
I'm gonna go with.
I'm not picking.
No.
No.
I'm gonna go with Pereira.
Yeah. All right, you go with Pereira, I'll go with Hill. I'm gonna go with Hill.
I mean, it's not an easy decision, but I think Pereira just has more power. Plus, I think he's coming into this fight way bigger. He weighed in after weigh-ins. He weighed 231. He weighed in after I saw him on the scale. He posted it on his Instagram.
Yeah,
or something. 231, bro,
dude,
from 205.
I'm sure.
That makes a difference.
I'm sure Jamal Hill put some lbs on.
You think he's even anywhere near 230?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
You think so?
Bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do because he's a big boy. He puts on weight.
All those are light heavyweights. They're all big boys.
I know, but
they're
like
not
Corey,
like Pereira.
Corey's 205. I guarantee he's 230 by the time close to 2. At least 225. At least.
Yeah.
I think so. I gotta ask him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Corey's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy. So we have in the building an Olympian.
Yes.
In the building.
Yes. Seabass.
Sebastian
Yes.
Rivera. We got him on a podcast.
Yes, we have. Yes.
We should bring him up here.
So, Seabass, I think, was when he was on. Sebastian Rivera, by the way, everybody calls him Seabass. I think he was his junior year, senior year was the year that they decided that college students could start monetizing their image and likeness, right?
I think maybe after him or one of his years.
Yeah, that was interesting. You want to get Seabass up here?
Let's get
him up here.
Marky Lee. Yeah, we're gonna get the kid up here and tell us a little bit about his Olympic preparation here.
Yes. You want him in the middle or you want him over there?
I'm gonna put him in the middle.
All right.
All right, then you go. You move there.
You want me? Oh, in the middle? Not the broken ones. Those are broken. We gotta get a different pair.
Seabass, what's up? What's up, bro? Listen, I know you've been on a podcast before, but Sebastian's my good friend and first coach ever's son, and he's a fucking stud wrestler. I was 4-time All-American, 5-time All-American, really, right? 5-time All-American. Yeah. 5-time All-American. Took second in the World Championship last year for Puerto Rico, and he's representing Puerto Rico in 2024 Olympics in Paris.
Absolutely.
I'm bidding on the tickets. I think on like the 17th, I gotta set my alarm or some shit. You know what I mean? To do that. So yeah. Talk close to that. Talk close to that. So tell me, how's the preparation going? Is it any different than any preparation?
No, it's the same thing. We train every day hard. It doesn't matter what the fuck it is. We're gonna train our balls off, and I do that every day. I wake up, go to Rutgers, train, I head down to Elite, get a little practice in, whatever it is. Whatever I'm going to do it hard, and then never changes all year round.
Yeah. So speaking of Elite, right, like I don't have any background in fighting whatsoever or wrestling or any of that, but I did get to experience the barn. And when I first came to the barn to train with Frankie, right, and Steve and your dad, who's a legend, you were about this big and your sister was about this big, and you guys would just be playing in the barn. You weren't even wrestling or doing anything yet. And it's crazy to see this kid's rise now, you know what I mean? It's crazy. I feel like an old man a little bit.
You are an old fucking man, bro.
Man, I'm getting old, 25. I'm like catching up, Yeah, I do remember those times, though. I remember when he used to have you guys in there. Yeah, just running around, Jake doing backflips and shit.
Yep. That place is legendary, man. Anybody that ever trained there that place is special. It really is.
So here, now the fights tonight. Obviously, for 300.
Let's get some of Sebastian's picks.
Oh yeah, let's go through the main card.
Let's get some of his picks.
First, Bo versus Brundage.
I mean, you got to pick Bo, obviously, right?
Read them off. You add it up.
I would like to see Bo get pushed a little bit.
Yeah,
I'd like to see him get hit in the face and see what happens. Yeah.
Of course, but you can't really look at him now.
I agree.
He's putting it on for the college wrestling guys,
He is, man. And you know what? I just like that. Someone like himself really exemplifies it. But there's an avenue other than wrestling to pursue a career in athletics. With the wrestling background.
100%, and he's opening the doors. Like even guys like me. He hit me up when he was still in college. He was like, "Hey, I'm going to open up an American Top Team gym at Penn State. I would love for you to come and I think you have a fighting background with you and Frank and everything." And I was like, "Yeah, man."
Tell him you're staying in Jersey. Get the fuck out of here.
I was like, you're coming to Penn State. Appreciate the invite, though.
Has that ever happened for you, Sebastian? Like guys that are, probably better at stand-up, obviously. Have you ever been called into a fight camp anywhere and said, try to teach some guys some wrestling that are maybe not so experienced? That are on
my fight camp. My fight camp.
Yeah, me and Frankie. But no, that hasn't happened.
Has the student surpassed the teacher yet, or no?
Oh, long time ago.
Oh, shit.
Long time ago.
I think, when was it? When I got back from college, I think. Not you. You were too big still.
No. When you got back, no. When after your, I think once you went to 33 in college.
33.
Once you went to 33, I was like,
You knew?
Yeah.
You knew?
Yeah, I think when he's at 25, I was like, okay, I still have enough.
Was there a moment? Was there a moment of like realization where you said to him?
Well,
"Dude,
no,
you got me."
it was in 2020, really. Which he was already past that, but I literally he
was a passing of the torch.
I was getting ready for Pedro Munoz, so I was wrestling him like twice a week.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, listen, either I got 30 seconds to get out. If I don't get out, he let me up. Or I was like, I'm using jiu-jitsu.
That's when he starts choking you. And you're like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Speaking of that, Bo Nickel tested the waters there a little bit. He went up against Gordon Ryan, and he actually looked pretty decent.
He did. If it was just in the wrestling, he'd kill him in wrestling. But with grappling, it's different.
Definitely, very different.
All right, Armand Tarzukian or Oliveira?
I obviously I'm gonna go with Oliveira, but I think that he could wrestle Charles and make this interesting. I think his wrestling and jiu-jitsu is good enough to not get submitted. And start punching and. I agree.
I'm just saying my thing is this. Like obviously, I fought Charles, so he was one the guy that fight to win, but. I'm picking Armand. I'm wondering if Charles is still his motivator. Yeah. Like his motivation was always an issue before he reached the heights. Yeah. Now that he reached the heights, so you wonder is the motivation still there or not?
Yeah, he's got there's a little quit in Charles when he gets punched in the face. You know what I mean?
And I mean after what Armand did to Benil,
knocked him out, right?
Like real good friends with Benil.
I know Benil very well. I trained with him a few times. Bro, he's good. Such a good dude. But he's good, man. He's very stand up, on the ground. He's a stud.
Next pick, who we got?
Let's go. We go BMF.
Yes. This is the toughest one for me.
100%. I think you just gotta. I mean, Max is huge though, so it's not like I feel like he's not fighting at a different weight class because he really could be a 55-pounder forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, they're the same height.
Exactly. So, but I think Justin's kicks and everything is just he's gonna mix it up well. I got Gucci.
Yeah. I think he's gonna target those legs early. Obviously, I said if it goes past round 3, I'm with Max, but I'm picking Gaethje.
What about the main event? Tejada versus Hill.
I don't like him.
You don't like Hill?
No?
No?
I think he's corny. I mean, I don't know. I just think he's corny.
He's fast. He's fast. He's funny. He is funny.
He's very confident coming into this.
That's for his confidence. Is making me like, damn, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, right?
Get it done.
That left hook.
Yeah, that stops everybody. That left hook, and Pereira's got great leg kicks too. Slows everybody down. You know.
He hits you with like his foot.
Yep.
I feel like Pereira. He's always passive. Like he fights so passive.
Very methodical.
But I feel like there's times where he could explode and he should explode and he doesn't. You know what I mean?
You see, he weighed in today like 231. The dude's a monster.
When he waits, like he catches guys a lot. He got such heavy hands, dude. All right, so this is what I wanted to ask. All right, did you see did you see the little beef? All right, DC and Jordan Burroughs commentated the NCAA. And DC was getting heat for some shit, and then Burroughs got heat for saying, I guess, part of the Carter-Starachi match, where he's like, I'm gonna see him in a couple weeks at the World Trials, and he's like, I'm gonna attack that leg. I'm gonna go after that leg. Now, Bo Nickel took a little umbrage to that. Was a little like, bro, that's fucked up. But I think, like, you gotta look at, like, first of all, you're on commentating, you're trying to be entertaining and say stuff that's a little,
out there,
outlandish and stuff to get a response. So I think that's partly. But I mean, he's just a competitive ass dude. You know what I mean? Burroughs wants to win.
Yeah, 100%. I think if you were Rocco Welsh in that situation, you know he's attacking Cutler's leg. Yeah. So I think Jordan's out of line for saying. Didn't he say if I was Rocco, I would be attacking?
Yeah, right.
Hell yeah, I'd be attacking that dude.
Right.
Oh, wait, he said it that way. If I was rocked, then I would attack.
He didn't say. I don't.
He didn't?
I don't know.
That's different.
I don't know.
That's different.
Did he say it if I see him in a couple weeks, I'll be attacking that leg?
He could have. I think Bo was more mad about keep Penn State out of your mouth.
Right.
That's unprofessional.
But he's saying like, oh, he's a phony. Like, listen, and I said like, I kind of know, we know Jordan a little bit personally. You know, not great. I don't know him great, but all my interactions with him, the stuff he says to kids, like he's a stand-up dude. Man. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know how, you know.
Wasn't he also talking about Bo's teammate though?
Yes.
So always took it a little personal.
Still involved with Penn State?
Yeah, he's still there. The American Top Team gym's there, so
he's still there. Pretty wow. Now who wins though?
In a wrestling match?
Yeah. No, what weight was Bo?
Bo was
86.
Jordan 74.
So Jordan.
No. I'm talking about Starachi.
Starachi and girls?
They might be. Starachi and Bo.
Who do you think wins?
Yeah.
Back when they were just, were they the same class? I don't know. I would pick Carter.
Yeah.
I just think he's a guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
we were just talking about that with
too.
Kayla Harrison and Ronda Rousey. Like obviously they came into notoriety at different ages, different times, right? But had they gone up, they're both judo professionals. Had they gone up against each other both in their heyday, who would have won that? You know what I mean? So it's tough.
Everybody's pron's a little bit different.
Yeah. That's the way it goes.
Yeah. But to get back on that, the Bo Nickel and Jordan beef, I think Bo took it out on contact.
Look, I mean, but again, it was on a podcast. You're supposed to talk shit on a podcast, you know. So whatever.
Are you? Yeah. I'll fuck you up right now, man.
Listen. I'll hit you with this fucking microphone so fast, bro. You fucking hell split. No, I'm saying you're supposed to create headlines.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's what it did. It got us talking about it.
Be polarizing, right? Be polarizing.
Carter, did you see Carter came out and said, don't worry, I'm going to take Jordan out.
That's what he said?
And Twitter, he tweeted that.
Oh, yes? Hey, I fucking like it, bro. It makes it good. It makes it good for wrestling.
Is that like I mean, you guys know, you're in the business. You're in the Hurt camp, the fight camp business. Is that a dirty little untalked about secret? Do fighters, wrestlers, or whoever target injuries if they know it's there?
Bro.
Yes.
If there's a fight. I'm fighting somebody, and this guy's trying to put their fist in my face or their leg in my face, and I see he's wearing a brace, I'm fucking going for that brace, bro. Right. That's why people wear two braces. You know what I mean? They wear
Jordan said what most people don't say out loud then.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, but especially wrestling. Wrestling's fighting. Fighting's different. You're trying to unconscious me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, wrestling a little different. Points. But
Aljamain going for a head and arm right here.
It's called side control, Ron.
I know, but I thought he was crossing over.
No, I'm joking. He does.
I thought he was jumping over.
I haven't been watching this, but it looks like Aljo's been all over this dude.
Yeah, I think like 9 minutes of control time. That's insane.
Yeah.
But I think Aljo looks good at 45.
He was big. He's pretty big.
Oh,
dude, he power bombed him. Just power bombed him.
You don't see that every day.
Yeah, dude. Aljo's good, man. People don't want to give him credit, bro. He's good, man.
Definitely. I think they give him one more fight, and he wins that one. He's going to be in the contention.
I don't know. I just wonder what Holloway's going to do with Laporte. Are they giving Volkanovski an immediate rematch? Which he deserves it, but I don't think he should take it, dude. Like,
Take some time.
What's your thinking behind that? Why?
Well, first he got KO'd by Islam on 10 day, taking a fight on 10 days notice.
Short notice.
And 3 months later, which is not much long, or I don't know how much later, but not much long after, he got KO'd by Topuria. Now you're going to come back in 3 months again, and I mean, listen, I get it. I was the fighter that said, I'm coming back, But it would be nice if...
There was some interviews he did where he said if he doesn't have a fight camp,
I know, I get it.
he gets a little out of line in his personal life, does a lot of drinking, gets out of shape.
Like, come on, man. Like, stop, bro. To me, it's like I got kids, bro. I can't go home and be I feel bad about myself. I want to drink. Yeah. I got fucking kids to go home to. That's what I'm worried about. And he does too. And I'm not trying to knock. I don't know. Everybody has their own demons and how they deal with it. So. I'm just saying, that's how I dealt with it. Like, I wanted to be a baby, but I couldn't because I got fucking babies at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is about to wrap round 3. I would say this is Aljo all day. Wait, he just stand him up with like 5 seconds left, or was that over? It was over. A power bomb.
So all right. So what's your schedule then for the next next, couple months before? When do you head out? All that kind of stuff. Do you know all that?
Yeah, we head out like July 16th to Italy. Then we're gonna hit the open ceremony in Paris. Obviously, only get to do that really once. Might be able to be the flag holder, which would be really cool.
Yeah, that's
really sick. But then we'll head back to Italy for another 2 weeks. Then head back to Dijon, Paris, or Dijon, France. For a
Now,
little
what
bit.
You're doing your camp in Italy?
It's comfortable. We love.
Is it because because of the hook, the connection with
Enzo,
yeah.
He's a great guy. He's the president of Italy, so he takes care of me, takes care of Alex and everybody. So he's welcoming us with open arms. So
that's awesome. Your whole team, the whole Puerto Rico?
I'm not sure about that yet.
Okay, I didn't know.
We planned this with just me in mind before those guys never qualified.
Right.
So they might do whatever they're going to do. It doesn't mean I'm going to do the same thing.
Gotcha.
We'll catch up.
Yeah. Dude, they say the Olympic Village. Have you heard about this?
Oh, I've heard about it.
Yeah.
I feel like
what is
Never
it?
heard about it? They say, bro.
Every Olympic Village?
Yes.
Oh, what are we talking
Think about it.
Prostitutes?
Think about this. No.
Oh,
It's the best athletes in the world.
a lot of babies
All
are made?
20-year-old athletes in the world.
A lot of D1ers come out of
one
there?
tent. In one campground. You know what I'm saying? So, good time right here.
You behave over there, Sebastian. You behave.
Megan, I won't find out.
No. Not on record, at least.
Listen, nobody's busier than you in the wrestling world, right? Nobody's doing bigger things than you. But do you have any ambitions at all one day, maybe doing some MMA stuff, or?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's hard to say no. Especially this guy's doing all these things, opening up a gym, and really excited about that. Get to be in there and stuff. I could never say no. Am I getting old for this game? A little bit, right?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna.
Wait, do they consider a 25-year-old old for this game?
No.
I mean, a lot of these guys are getting in 18.
No, it's getting.
Wait, who gets in 18? There's only a couple guys ever.
One guy.
The Mexican kid, which is name right? 17.
No, it started 21, 22. You're still at a good age.
Well, like I said, I think I'm going to be done wrestling after this Olympics. Maybe wrestle one more year at 70 kgs, maybe if I want to do that. But yeah, I definitely think that if I'm going to be an athlete.
Have you done any hitting pads, any sparring stuff at all, or no?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I spar, I go in there and get beat up.
There you go.
He got it in him.
You got the dog in him?
One day he took a knee to the face. And it's this kid that fights all the time. Took a knee, ate the knee, took him down, finished the round on top, ground and pound. Gets up, his nose on the other side. I'm like, shit, bro, you broke your nose, dude. But he kept going, so I was like, yo, you got it. Didn't stop, didn't say on my nose. That matters.
Yeah.
I picked that up. And I got kicked out of my house that day for that.
Yeah.
They told me, they're like, don't go with friends.
Oh, because you were sparring, you shouldn't have been. Yeah.
My mom and dad were
Oh, shit. That's great.
So good.
Rakic versus Yuri coming up. Who you guys picking on this one?
I'm going to go Yuri. Yuri. He's so unorthodox.
He's like a rock'em. I feel like he's like a rock'em sock'em robot, right? He just walks forward the whole time, man.
Oh yeah.
I saw a video on Twitter. It was like, imagine looking over and there's Yuri on a treadmill with 15 pounds. It's like, imagine looking over and seeing Yuri shadow box with 15 pounds. He's in like some random gym, like a community gym, doing that. He's crazy.
He is shot, bro. They said there's a video of him today. He was outside last night, late at night, he was outside the T-Mobile Center, like doing some shit. People were like, the fans were like, I don't want to go up to him.
That's funny. Yeah, he considers himself a samurai, right?
Yeah, fucking Polish samurai. Oh man.
Yeah. How do you pronounce his name? Rakic. He was Rakic. He was ripping on him a little bit. I think he got in Yuri's head a little bit, but Yuri kind of reminds me. Who's the guy we used to call him Abraham Lincoln? He used to come here and train. Zabit was an odd one too, right? He would just go for walks in the woods at like 10 o'clock at night, right?
I don't know. It's odd. He was just
But bro, there was a guy with such a promising career. What was he done?
Yeah,
he's done.
I don't know what it is, man. Honestly,
dude, he was dangerous in there.
Medical thing or. Yeah. He made some money too. Like when you make, he became like a star over there.
Yeah.
I see he bought like casinos or hotels.
Get out of here,
right? Like horses. Yeah. does all right.
I heard it. Was he a doctor?
No, he was gonna. Yeah, I don't know.
I heard that.
I don't know.
That would be great if that was true. That would be great.
Walk into your appointment.
Dude, I was a fan. He was dangerous. So tall, so lanky, and just dangerous from everywhere, bro.
Yeah, he was 6'2" at 145 pounds.
Yeah, it's insane, dude. That's my height, 100 pounds less. That's crazy.
You're not gay.
That was a little bit gay.
So, Seb, let everybody know where they can follow you.
Yeah, Sebastian Rivera on Instagram.
You don't do Twitter?
Sebastian Rivera on Twitter.
Twitter's the best.
I love Twitter. It's my news outlet.
It's the news. It's the news. If you watch real news, I'll tell you some good guys to follow. You don't want to follow these fucking, you know.
I get all the white shit on my page.
Yeah.
The Nancy Pelosi trackers, see that?
What?
They follow her stock portfolio.
Yes, yeah.
Follow you do her. You follow her stock. You do all right.
You're gonna be a multi-millionaire. Let's not get into politics. We'll be here all night, brother.
Let's try to call him Trucker Carlson.
Same page though. Same page. Home team.
Thanks for coming on, dude.
Of course, guys.
Come go grab Jesse. Tell him to come up here.
Yes, let's get
Come up
Mr.
and fucking-
Conspiracy Theorist
Dude,
himself
He'll
up.
tell us some shit, some crazy shit, bro. I can't wait. All right, go. Fucking Seb, good egg, that kid is a stud, bro. It's kind of crazy to see it. You know, he literally took second in the world, and
He missed his shot at a national championship because of COVID. I'm going to keep saying that.
yeah,
I'm going to keep saying that.
Yeah, great. Is this over? Oh no. No.
Yep. Oh no, that's his highlights.
Okay. Jeez, we're doing
Is that Bobby Green? What's up, buddy boy?
Jesse Holt in the hold up, man.
Oh, it's just water. Just drinking water.
Jesse, what's up, buddy?
Yo, what's up? How you guys doing?
How are you? What happened during the eclipse, bro? Were you nervous during
What's
the eclipse?
that?
Were you nervous during the eclipse?
Did you make any predictions for the eclipse?
I can't hear you guys.
Oh.
Yo,
Now?
did you?
There we go.
Yeah.
Were you nervous for the eclipse? Huh?
I
No.
prayed on it.
Okay, but I'm saying, did you think something was gonna happen?
Yeah, yo, there's so much fear-based shit with that. No.
But you guys
Hold
fall
that right
for
to your
it.
mouth. So
Yeah.
People fall for it.
Like you did when you went to the park with the
I
whole...
didn't fall for nothing.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
I
You didn't.
fall for
You
it.
didn't with the whole...
No. See, this is why. This is why.
You didn't leave your phones in the car and you didn't walk out the woods?
No. This is why I'm still married and you're divorced. Okay?
Fair enough, friend.
Okay?
Fair enough. You're saying I should have just gone along with everything? All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah. No, but there was a lot of fear-based shit with it.
Yeah, it's all of that.
Agreed.
All of that is fear-based. And they want, like, whatever, both sides want everybody reacting.
I agree.
I couldn't agree more. And I'm like, well, why is the spiritual side fear-based, right? Why is the political, everything about it?
Yeah. No bueno, bro. No bueno.
Listen, you've been on the podcast, I think, more than any guest ever. Obviously, you're a great friend of ours, great friend of the first shows, but I don't think this is the place for politics, so let's not get into it. But what I want to talk about a little bit is about you, because you're a fan favorite with a lot of our fans. Everybody loves Jesse. Everybody wants to know when Jesse come on. You took a bit of a leave of absence from your friends, from the world, from everybody. You call it as you call it the living the monk life, right?
Yeah.
You basically don't leave your house, but you texted me. Probably one of the best texts I've ever got from you in about 3 years the other day, 2 years maybe, and it said, "Listen."
I text Frankie Perez.
You said, I need to start being more social, essentially. And I said, holy shit, I got my friend back. And you actually came out with us like that night.
I do. I need to be more social. One, I worked it myself. I know what it is now, right? So it's like, now the aspect of this is like, come back out and go. I got to see so many people here tonight.
Yeah. So it's a good thing, right?
Sebastian,
It's a good thing, right?
No, you're a human
Kurt,
being. We're
I
social
know.
creatures. We're social creatures.
But I'm so
You don't see people?
crazy.
Why?
He doesn't leave his house.
No, because like I know myself. I can go extreme. I want to be back in the party life. Want to be back out there like that. Me personally.
But Yeah, but I'm saying you can't.
You have control.
I'm definitely listening.
You're all in?
I'm a very much so an all or nothing guy. You know that.
Yeah.
You are.
But I know how to like. But now with like crazy shit, I guess I don't fucking get hammered. I can still drink. I don't get fucking hammered.
I do that.
We're also talking to the guy
want to
that's done
practice.
combo. We're talking to the guy that's done
I'm willing to explore my horizon.
ayahuasca. We're talking to a guy that's yeah.
I'm willing to explore my horizon.
You know what I realized it was? It was escaping. I wanted to escape.
Wait, which? Escaping drinking and getting
escaping.
or
Well,
leaving?
wait,
Yeah.
So drinking was your escape?
Yeah, I just want to escape.
Oh wait. Are we talking about your leaving society for a little bit, or your drinking? Which
It goes
one?
with both.
Both.
Drinking.
All right.
Drinking, I want to just escape and
Okay.
have a good time. I'm with the boys. I know I'm always protected, right?
Yep.
Like if I'm out with you guys, I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah.
So I can escape. And that's
Yeah.
what I like to do.
Yeah. I think it's also hard for Frankie and I to understand because we have kids. You can't escape. If I get a day alone, I'm good. You can escape. We can't escape. So
It's like I used to love taking mushrooms, bro, and like I just can't do it as much. My kids would go to bed at like 9 o'clock back in the day, 8 o'clock, and I'm like, all right, I'd fucking take mushrooms at 9 o'clock, trip till fucking about 1 and go to bed. It'd be cool. Now it's like they don't go to bed till 11.
1, yeah.
So it's like I can't start. I can't
Yeah.
start fucking. You know what I mean?
No, you'll be up all night.
No, I
I'm due
agree.
for a good trip down.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Yo, I'm really due for one.
A blast off.
You are too. We got a lot
Roger
to do.
can't, dude. He can't. He's gotta take it like anal.
Wait, we're talking
he's
about
gotta take
shrooms?
an anal suppository of mushrooms. 'Cause
listen, you don't want to bring up anal, buddy. We're talking about shrooms.
Yeah.
So listen, I've only done shrooms a couple times ever in my life, and you guided me on my first journey, and you told me exactly what to take, and I took it. And listen, I'm not going to say I didn't feel anything, right? Definitely felt something, but I wasn't. I don't think I was all the way there. You know what I mean?
No, you weren't.
I
You're
wasn't.
a big boy, and you said something good. He needs to fast.
fast, but he does it very slow.
100%.
Frankie with the one-liners tonight. Pretty good. That was
Yeah.
actually good. Of all your listen, and it wasn't gay, so I'll give you credit for that one. That was good. That was good. That one was good. Jesse, you are obviously an MMA fan. You got any picks for tonight? Let's just go like top 3.
BMF.
Yeah. KG versus Holloway. Who are you picking?
Holloway.
You got Holloway?
Yeah.
You know, any particular reason why? You just got.
Always liked him.
What's that?
Always liked him.
Always liked him. Yeah, I agree. Two very likable guys.
Yo, whistle that?
I did.
Listen, if you're getting a refill, give me one.
Oh, I can do one. Yo, Casamigos, Broncos, straight up.
I'll just.
She's like, what? Broncos.
All right, so Max Holloway. Whaley, you want to go with that?
Very good.
I can't pronounce the other girl's name. What's her last name? Yan? Or first name?
Yan.
Name. No, first name.
Yan. I don't know.
No, I think that's her last name.
Shosho.
All right.
Shosho. It is.
Who are you picking?
Shosho
Whaley
Yan.
versus Yan.
Wait.
You picking Whaley? Yeah, we picked Whaley too. Pereira
And Hill.
and Jamal Hill.
They had.
Pereira? All right. No explanation. Just that's your gut telling you.
Gut, that was instant.
That's your
what
gut?
you're kind of
All
where
right.
you're going with, right?
What about Charles Oliveira versus Arman Terzakian?
These are all coming up very soon.
Stanky.
Huh?
Stanky.
Stanky leg.
Thank you,
You know
right.
the stanky leg?
That's actually a dance.
I know.
How about Miller versus Green? Who you picking? Jim Miller, Jersey legend. Who you picking?
I'll go with Jersey, man. All that.
It already happened and it didn't go our way.
No.
We love Jim though. We love Jim.
Yo, I've been off the grid. You can't judge me.
It was early, but listen, I said it earlier to Frankie. There's that, and we love Jim Miller. Fucking Frankie and him go way back. He's a Jersey. He was on UFC 100. He fought on UFC 100. He fought on UFC 200, and he just fought on UFC 300. Granted, it didn't go his way, but still, what a legend,
Awesome.
right?
That's
What a
gangster
legend.
stuff.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Dude's a stud, an
Yo,
absolute stud.
UFC 300 reminds me of like 300, the movie.
Which you got tattooed all over you.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, because
is Sparta.
That's the warrior side of it. I'll never lose that.
Yeah.
Kind of like finding the balance of life.
Yes. Thank you, Nay.
Thank you. So good.
Cheers. He don't know how to do it. He's not a gentleman. He's not a gentleman.
You are?
You got to tap the table.
So, Jesse, how many times, we won't include today because a little cameo appearance, but how many times have you done our show? 4? 5? 4.
No, I actually hopped on a couple like Frankie Perez.
Yes. We call those the conspiracy theory
Kevin.
episodes.
I had 5.
Yeah, I think it's about 5, yeah.
I got the record.
Yeah.
What do? You watch TV at home?
You spend a lot of time at home, so we have a lot of questions.
You live alone?
Yeah.
What do you learn? How do you learn? What medium do you learn in?
So YouTube, right? They have a thing, Mind Valley. It's an app you can download. It's more spirituality type of stuff, right?
Yeah, definitely not for me.
Unified TV is another one that I use.
Unified TV?
Yeah. And Gaia.
What is that? What's it? App?
Spiritual. So I learn from all different walks of life. I'm so.
Are you a traditionalist spiritually? Do you go to churches on Sunday?
Christian.
I understand, but you go to church on Sunday?
Yeah,
You do?
I used to.
Okay.
Church is within though.
Yeah. Oh, great. Listen, everybody, that's why I think you're so beloved, because despite some of your messages where I think you would agree are a little crazy, a little out there, it's always a positive message, and it's always one of a spiritual nature, and I think everybody can get behind that and agree with that, right?
Some people force spirit, you need to be this, right? You need to be that. No. God's within. All you do is tap in. You don't have to go to church for that. You don't have to go anywhere but within.
I agree.
I agree, but I don't think it's bad to go to church either.
Oh, I love church. No. But I'm saying people look at church sometimes. They're like, I don't know about that. I don't know how to do it. Tap in first.
Yeah.
Pray in your head.
Yeah.
You don't have to go nowhere.
I agree.
But I'm with you. Church is definitely a great place to meet people.
Probably a good place to bring a gun too.
What's that?
Frankie got real dark. I understand what you're saying. There's been a lot of church shootings.
Yeah,
lately,
dude. For real.
I'll tell you this. Again, let's keep it on topic. I was going to talk about bowling alley after what happened in my home state. When I take my kids to the bowling alley now, I'm always got a little piece.
Wow, what happened?
Lewis in Maine, you didn't hear about? I don't want to talk morbidly. We're not here for this, but there was a mass shooting. A mass shooting.
Well, there was.
Yeah. No, it wasn't really very mad. There's not many.
Wait,
people
here I go. You're the one that said good idea to bring a gun to a church.
Joking. Relax, bro. Relax.
You kind of need to. One of my boys does that.
This guy doesn't know how to have banter.
Yo, one of my boys does that in South Carolina. He's one of the armed security guards. That's what they do now. So now what church is starting to do is hire people that go to church, ex-military, ex-law enforcement, and they're armed, they're strapped up.
Are you wearing eyeshadow?
No, why?
Because he's turned on. Because he's horny.
Why, it looks like that?
Let me see. No? Oh, a little bit, maybe.
That's actually not the first time I've ever heard that. Yo, it's not the first time I've ever heard that.
So listen, we won't keep you up here too long, but because you're a fan favorite of ours, right? Look into the camera, give the world out there a message. You always have some. You always have some words of enlightenment.
Where's the camera? That camera?
Yes, right there. That camera. Tell the people, because we live in a crazy world. I think everybody agrees. No matter what side of the spectrum you're on, what are some words to live by for our Champ of the Tramp listeners out there?
Oh shit! On the
spot. Come on, putting you on the spot.
But it's truth though, right? It's pretty much. So I believe, right? We create our reality. We create our reality. We create everything in it. So what the news trying to preach to us all the time is fear, right? Live in fear, operate in fear. No, stop living in fear. Operate more out of love, a heart space for everybody else, right? The world, and when we switch because it's the vibration, right? The energy. So these dark people feed off of our negativity. I don't know how, it's very this is a deep dive, but I'm trying to keep it simple. But if we operate more out of love and compassion for one another, knowing that everybody's going through some type of shit in life. Everybody is. everybody's got some story. Everybody's going through something in life. But if we start to show more compassion for that, and also more love, but also prepare yourself. Always prepare. I believe in preparedness. I believe you should prepare mentally, physically, spiritually, on all levels of life. I've been saying that for a minute, right?
Vigilant.
We're coming to a crucial point. This next up and coming year, I don't know what's going to happen. I've been prepared. Prepare for a natural disaster. Prepare for whatever it is to take care of you and your loved ones. You have to.
Amen. Jesse Holt, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Love having you on, buddy.
That was
Love having you. I'll tell you what, I'm most excited that you're going to be around more. That's what excites me the most.
I got to be around.
Go grab Frankie Perez. We'll wrap up Frankie.
Yo, Perez?
Yeah, grab Perez. Maybe right at the end we'll bring Tobias up for a minute.
Britt.
Yeah, she's a bartender, but we'll get her up here.
Hey, wait.
You want to bring Tony? Oh, Tony might want to come up too. I don't know.
Let's do it.
Oh, they're brawling now. Who'd you pick on this one? Yuri, right? You picked Yuri?
We picked Gary, yeah.
Oh. He walks forward, bro. He never takes, a back step. Oh, the legend. The legend. Oh, no baby?
Come on. Here we go, Frankie Perez. There's Yuri. I told you. Oh, he's about to get knocked out.
He's down. He's down.
It's
He's
over.
covering up. He's covering up.
Oh. Dean, let it go. Frankie Perez in the house. Oh, what you got? Why'd you grab the wrong ones? Okay, come on. We gotta shove it back in there. Give me the thing. Give me this.
Oh, that one broke too? Shit, we keep breaking them.
Where the marketing dollars on this?
We broke. Perez, you owe us $500 for new headphones. It's over. That was it.
I only need one ear. I'm like the old DJs.
There you go. You look like Kid Capri.
Cauliflower ear on one side.
That's it. I only need one good ear.
Frankie, you're going with a new image lately. You were carrying around a small child all night.
That's right.
You're living that dad life these days?
Let the ladies know. I'm responsible.
He is responsible. It's not his kid, but you know.
I'm a cool stepdad.
Frankie literally does it all, guys. For anybody that's not familiar with Frankie Perez, he's been a fighter. He's got his own business now. If you need somebody for one-stop shopping for a wedding, this is your guy.
Wedding,
entertainment, bar mitzvahs, whatever you need.
Right.
You want to do a fucking
God,
funeral?
A fucking parade.
Funeral.
And he'll play music through the whole thing.
You joking about that? We were live streaming funerals.
No.
I swear to God.
Dude, I can't take you serious with that fucking earphone flopping around.
They look like fucking Goofy.
You know what
like
you can't take serious? That fucking
This shirt I'm wearing.
Roger spray painted his thermal on today.
My sister's in town. My laundry was dirty, and her shirt was available.
This is good though. This is good.
So
I was off the mic tonight, but I'll be on it.
yeah, you're very used to being on the mic.
That's what you've been drinking in fucking Ireland at the Cuban joint.
You guys just got back from
We
Ireland.
went to Ireland and we ate at Cuban joint twice, a barbecue spot, and an Italian joint,
And a burger spot.
and a burger spot.
And every Irish guy we asked, yo, where can we get authentic Irish? They're like, we don't have that.
Yeah, no, he's like,
What?
Like fried oysters,
Yeah.
right? The fried oysters.
Fish and chips. You're in freaking
Yes.
Belfast.
But they said the fried oysters.
Fried oyster. Bro, but you had this guy was wildly out of control.
I heard you were. He's blaming it on
Wildly
you.
out of control.
And you tried to
What?
cause a
On
riot.
how cheap
It was
the
cheap.
food was,
This guy-
and he was sitting
Just
there
buying everything.
aggravated
No.
on how cheap the
He
food was.
said I was aggravated. I was excited. He needs to know the difference between excited and aggravated.
Bro, we would sit down in a restaurant. He'd be like, $8, $8. What?
$25 for real though.
And you know of anybody. So we went and got
Frankie
coffee.
likes a deal. He does like
We
a
went
deal.
and got coffee and cake. It was $25. He goes and sits there and goes, bro, could you believe this? This is $70.
It is.
It's like
It
the
was.
comedian Sebastian.
But it was.
This
Hey,
guy was wild. It was funny. Ireland was cool.
People
I
really
don't
nice.
recommend it for everybody because it's like Philly.
Wait, what is like
Irish
Philly?
people?
Really?
Ireland. Belfast. There's nothing to do out there.
Well, you guys are also coming. You know, you're going into enemy territory, so maybe they weren't as friendly.
No,
No,
was
everybody
super
was very friendly.
Super friendly.
And every Uber he got was like a tour guide, so
Yeah,
they told us everything
for real.
about
It was
Ireland.
amazing. It was amazing.
Dude, I was speaking of that. I was a real quick story. I was in Fort Lauderdale with Jesse a couple years back. Dude, he made friends with our Uber driver because you know Jesse, bro. She gave us like this horrible story about how like her kid was out of control. We used to beat her up and she had to go home. Anyway, he tipped her $100 on the way out the car. Jesse, yeah, true story.
Well job.
No.
We didn't do that.
No. Thanks for the history lesson,
Thanks for
pal.
the magnet.
I gave him a 5-star fucking review. Is what I did.
Thanks for the magnet. So Belfast was really cool.
Belfast is great.
Belfast is really cool. It's even cooler leaving as world champ. I'm a world champ friend.
Absolutely.
I'm a world champ friend.
Absolutely.
You could call him a world champ coach, but I'm a world champ friend. And it was finally about time that we left with that. But Belfast is really cool, really nice. It rained the whole fucking time,
That's Ireland.
but it's like Philly.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
More or less.
Never.
Like, yo, they're fucking raining every day. They're like, more or less.
More or less.
Never
More
was
than all
there
4 seasons.
a more deserving
They
champion.
say,
than-
hey, why don't you go over there to the weed restaurant or the weed bar? We're like, they got a weed bar? Like, no, it's the weed bar, the little bar.
Frankie with the impressions. He's always.
I'm
he's
not
always
bad.
on point.
We did have
You're
a
not
good
bad,
time.
bro. You're not bad.
We
You're
did
not
have a good time.
It all started with Virginia governor, though. Never forget that.
We had a good time. What do you guys think of the fight so far?
And they've all gone pretty much. Listen, other than early on, which I watched some of them at Frankie's. It was sad to see Cody not go Cody's way. Jim Miller, who's an absolute stud, right? Like nobody could argue with that. UFC 100, 200, 300. Didn't want to see it go down like that, but can't take anything away from that guy and his career and what he's done. And just an amazing, amazing individual.
So I kind of spoke to a few people about this, and like, there's a lot of energy and anticipation into this card. But I had a feeling the card was going to go this way because this is like old jiu-jitsu tournaments when you had all the black belts at the end of the day kind of competing against each other, and they're so good that it's kind of boring to watch because everybody's so calculated and so well talented. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Maybe.
Wait, you think there's been a boring fight up here?
no. I'm not saying
Could,
boring,
could.
but it's not. You're not getting brawls. You're not getting. Everybody's so well calculated.
This fight was a pretty good brawl
very
right
good.
here. Yuri
but
versus
still very
Rocky.
well calculated.
Yes.
You know, like guys are fighting to the like.
We'll
it's a
see. The
good-
main event's coming. So, what do you think? Who got fight of the night so far?
Jim Miller and Bobby
Jim Miller
Green,
and Bobby Green, yep.
Only because there was a lot of blood and
Yep.
they kind of went back and forth. Jimmy almost finished him in the first. You heard him.
I didn't see that.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
say finished
You heard
him, but
him.
hurt
Definitely
him.
heard him.
Hurt
Definitely
him.
heard
Hurt
him.
him twice.
I want to see a takedown, dude.
I know. Bro, so that's what I was saying too. I was just talking about that. It's so crazy that there's still in 2024 how far this sport has come, and there's still guys that are so one-sided into their. You
Nah,
can
but
call
I
it
get it.
ego,
Listen,
you can call it whatever. But
yeah,
like,
but you know what it is, bro. You know what it is.
I know
You're
what
in
it is.
there. It's tough, dude. It's tough to shoot that takedown sometimes.
I get it.
You know?
I was there
Especially
too.
when you, like,
Yo,
the guy's
listen,
hitting you, you
listen,
want to hit him
listen,
back. You know what I mean?
I was one of them guys too. Mark Henry used to yell at me all the
Former
time.
fighter here, former UFC fighter, saying, "I hear you, I get it, I don't." Why? Why is that hard? Explain that to me.
Ego.
Walk me through that.
Takedowns are hard.
Pride because you want to show you can
Pride.
bang.
Could be that. Could be pride. Like, oh, you're hitting me.
Your
I'm like,
coach
I
has
wanna
got to
get
be
you.
screaming at you.
I don't know. I don't know
No?
if his coaches were. My coaches would have been.
Yeah.
I'll
My
tell you
coaches
that.
were.
Yeah.
Mark Henry's biggest thing was yelling at me. Was just, we all had good stand-up, but winning is winning at the end of the day. You can say whatever you want. Whoever won, whoever lost. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these guys, pride's got to go out the window eventually. he was a good guy to say, hey, yo, I'm fucking going after it. It's not working. Take him down. Work it around. You know what I mean? He was very strategic. I fought more with my pride and my ego, and that's why I lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, my last 2 fights, I lost because my pride got to me. I was willing to stand up, but I'm a jiu-jitsu wrestler. You know what I'm saying? And still in 2024, that's still the game. You know what I mean? Where I think Jim Miller, he just shot twice. He could have won round 2 and won.
How much of
No,
that?
he could have submitted him maybe. You know, Jim
Or
was
submitted him.
stud on the ground.
Dangerous on the ground.
But hey, you know.
How much of that is instinctual when you're rocked, right? When you're rocked, you
Oh,
know
all of it.
all of it. Like go for the shot, go for the takedown. You're
gonna do what you when you're on.
because your options are very limited when you're rocked, right?
No, well, you're gonna do what you're most comfortable doing. That's what I think.
Well, I know, but when you're rocked, you let's say you're a striker, you're not most comfortable banging if you're rocked, right?
No, but you're gonna try to clinch maybe.
Yeah.
You might not try. You might not try takedown.
Fair,
You might
fair.
try to clinch.
Fair.
You know? So you're gonna go to what you're used to doing.
Fair.
Or if you're like a bomber, you might just try to throw bombs
Yeah.
back. You
Right.
know?
Well, I mean, who was that? Mark Hominick? Back in the day, that got hit with a body. Oh, Pete Sell. Pete
Yes.
Sell, remember that?
Yeah, but did he
No.
fake that? Did he fake that?
No, he was hurt
You mean,
after.
no, it was the other guy that knocked him out though.
Right.
First
But
time-
did he fake it? That
No, he was
No,
hurt.
he
His
was
body
hurt. He was hurt.
After he knocked Pete Sell out, he was still like, on the ground after he won.
No, Pete Sell knocked him out.
No.
The other way?
Yeah.
Oh, it was the other way.
Scott
Correct.
Smith.
Scott Smith,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So first time I ever got hurt in a fight was the fight that they said if you win, you go to the UFC against Chris Wade at Ring Combat.
Yeah.
And it was a back and forth fight. Came down in the third round, and he hurt me with a body shot. And the first thing I did was take him down. And I hit him with a smooth, fucking slick double. I was hurt, but naturally, I just went to the shot right away.
Go with your
You know what I mean?
instincts.
Bread and butter. It's just, especially with a body shot. Bro, body shot's the worst thing you can get hit with. I personally think.
That's what I'm hearing.
You know, but I think this is crazy. 300.
300, man.
300. Jim Miller, I think this is 44 tonight for him.
43 or 44, yeah.
That's
In
insane.
the UFC
That's
or all
insane.
together?
UFC fights.
That's crazy. Think about that, bro. His whole life. And you fought him when you guys were what?
Ace,
fights
Atlantic
in?
City, right?
45,
I know, but you were what, 4-0, 5-0?
4-0. He was my 5-0.
See what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you have how
Kicked
many fights
a
now?
piece of your ear off.
30 in UFC.
30 in UFC. Isn't that crazy, bro? How far talent, but also the game has come?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
He says an interesting dude, too. If you follow him on social media, like he's funny. Jim Miller's funny. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't. He doesn't come across as funny, but if you follow him on social media, that
Yeah.
dude's funny.
Bro, Jim has always been the same guy through and through, and you can probably vouch for that too.
Yeah.
I trained with him. when I
BMF
was-
up next.
Yeah, this is gonna be sick.
No, not next. The main card it's about to start right now.
All right.
So it'll be Bo Nickel and Cody.
Yeah,
Oh,
kicks
true.
it off. Right.
I trained with Jimmy Miller back in the day when he was at AMA with Mike Constantino, and that was the first gym I walked into and never got humbled. And I trained with Jimmy, and he just choked me out for a good hour, nonstop. And I'm like, wow, like this is what it's all about, you
Yeah.
know? But the next time I ran into him was at the UFC Summit in like 2015 when they used to bring all the fighters out. I can't do that shit anymore. That was the first and the last. I think that was one of the last times they
Yeah,
ever did
I
that.
did it like 2009.
Right. I think that was the last time because then shit talking started happening and can you imagine all these guys at the
Well, they still
Apex?
do the expos. They do them. I don't
The
know.
expos, but I'm saying the summit was just fighters. You know what I'm saying? But I hung out with Jimmy a lot because we were both in Jersey, whatever. At the time, we couldn't run into him. But he's the most stand-up, chill, homegrown dude. Just doesn't get into the fucking flash. Or just
He doesn't. Not at all.
What you
Not
see
at
is
all.
what you get, brother.
No.
And he's looked great his last 3 or 4 fights.
This dude cuts his hair once a year. That's how much he don't give a fuck. It's great. I love that guy.
He's solid.
Who do we got here? Who do we got? How you feel about Bo?
He should run away with this, but who knows? You never know. He's so untested. Right.
I just want to see him go through some fire.
I like to see him
I like to see him get tested by getting punched like a solid punch in the face and see whether he weathers that storm because he's never been hit like hard. Never been hit hard.
Well, yeah. I mean, I imagine he's training with the right people, though.
Right.
You would think.
Right.
So hopefully he's getting tested there.
Yeah.
I think he's very intelligent. You know, like I mean, he's one of the best wrestlers in the country.
Yeah.
He's my pick for
You
sure,
know-
but let's see what he does when he gets hit. I think Brundage will probably hit him.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about Brundage, honestly. But someone
I hear
told
his
me-
wrestling's
someone
decent.
told me that he's he's gamer.
Yeah, he's pretty well rounded from
Oh,
what I hear.
look at that guy!
Oh, I did. I mean, I made it. I made it 4 times. I made the preview.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's sick, bro.
And no knockouts.
Did the Fro make it?
Yep.
The Fro made it? What fight was that?
No Fro.
You only had a
I thought
Fro.
you said the throw. The
No,
Fro.
the Fro.
No,
The
no,
Fro.
no,
Did the Fro make it?
No Fro.
Shit.
But yeah.
Who was that fight against? You only had a Fro once ever. They loved that.
Zombie.
Who?
Zombie.
Oh, the Korean Zombie. Yeah.
But
Well, do we have to get Bret Hart on here? Is we
let's
able to get her on here?
We could ask Tony. Where's Tony?
I think this place is sick.
Yeah, this is
is
awesome.
dope.
No, and the food here is good. And bro, it's not expensive at all.
It's like Ireland.
No, we're
Well, you
having a good time.
remember this stuff from?
I remember from Howell.
Howell, yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
had
remember
Rivoli's back in the day in Tom's River though
Yeah.
too.
No, this is great.
Yeah.
I think this is sick.
Yeah.
And the fact that they keep this as like your home, this is dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The first podcast we ever did together, buddy, was on Frankie Perez's podcast,
Yes.
also known as the worst night of my entire life.
Yes.
I don't bring it up. You bring it up every single time.
Hey, listen, if you can't laugh at your past, make fun of it and move forward, and
Yeah.
you ain't living, right?
You know, you do a podcast in a wrestling studio and half a bottle of Black Label later.
Half a bottle? I think we damn near killed the whole bottle.
You were doing work.
That was what? Black. That was black. You said Jaeger?
No, Black
That was
Label.
black.
Yeah, that was definitely
I'm like,
black.
Bro, that was a big bottle, bro.
Big bottle. And half
That was
of
the
it
750 ml.
And this dude's just fucking, I'm like,
It was
Dude,
having a
I
rough
woke
night.
up in the morning with 24 fucking missed calls and messages. I'm like,
I woke up missed calls from him and he's
I'm like,
like,
bro, I don't hear none of that.
Listen.
calls me and
I
goes,
was
"Bro,
calling
can you
you
run
before I
this
made any bad decisions, and you didn't answer, so I made a lot of bad decisions.
Can we get Brit?
Is she behind the bar? Can we get her up here? Can we get? We don't have any headphones we can swap this out with. That one's busted. This one's busted. Yeah, I'll take it. Yep. All right.
It's still good. You just need one ear, bro. Just be a fucking diva. You need one ear. Tell her to do this. What you got?
I don't have to unplug anything. I can just grab that one and switch it, right?
Where's
I don't have to unplug anything. Yeah. All right. Yep.
He's going to get it? Cool.
right.
Thank you.
Who you picking? Gaethje or Holloway?
I'm not picking.
You're not picking?
He did pick earlier.
I did?
Yeah, you said Gaethje earlier.
Did I? No, I didn't.
I did. I said Gaethje. Listen, I love Max Holloway. I also love Gaethje. I love both these guys are absolute studs, great human beings. Nothing negative. There's nothing but love between them. Like there's no hate at all, no animosity. They don't not shit talking each other. I just think Gaethje. I said, Frankie's like, maybe you want to be that guy, but I said Gaethje gets it done in 3. If it goes past 3, Holloway, because he's got, he's a more. I think he's a better striker.
What do you think?
I think he's more.
I agree with everything you said, except I think Holloway.
You think Holloway?
No matter what.
I think Holloway's volume, Gaethje doesn't do good with volume. I think Gaethje's my boy, bro. Like, we text. Like, that's my boy.
Holloway has never been knocked down. Not out, not even down.
But one thing Frankie said a long time ago when we trained with Gaethje was like, this dude shows up when the lights turn on.
He does.
He does.
You
He
know
hits
what I
with
mean?
such.
And he's just one of those guys that shows up when the lights turn on. But so does Holloway.
He does.
I just think Holloway puts some weight on. He throws a volume. He's got good cardio. And when Eddie fought Gaethje, Eddie threw a lot of volume and hit him with big shots.
Yeah, but Eddie fucking cracks too.
Eddie
Eddie
cracks.
cracks. But when you get hit a lot, the thing about, I always wish Holloway and Zabit fought. Because I think that would have been the most technical. The only thing
We were just talking about Zabit.
doesn't hit hard.
Well,
So
Zabit dies too.
correct.
Well, at
Dies.
least at one against Cater, he died.
Correct. But he's gonna hit you 1,000
Oh
times.
man, yeah.
But he doesn't hit hard. I think Max Holloway with the volume still hits hard. Like with Korean Zombie, bro. I mean, he was walking in, but still put him to sleep. And I think if he's smart, he can fucking stop him and win.
I wouldn't disagree with a word you said. I think it could definitely go either way, and I'd be happy to see either man win that fight. But my money goes. If I was betting money, I'd put my money on Gaethje.
Put 20
inside of 3.
20
inside of 3.
You see it here, folks.
$20.
I need a new shirt. I need a new shirt. I can buy a new shirt.
Roger.
If I win, he's got to rip his shirt here.
I do the Hulk Hogan. Like you.
He's gonna go, hey, you can't breathe. Frankie, help me.
I'm gonna rip my shirt like you ripped your headphones.
He's gonna say, Frankie, help me, I can't rip it.
You're gonna get the lower part. You get my zipper.
All right, so Alex or fucking Jamal?
I picked Alex. I just think that. Listen, bro, the dude weighs 231 the day after. Like that's crazy. Not night of, I think, didn't he? It was night of. When did they weigh in?
Next day.
Next day. 231 next day. He's just bigger fighter. Listen, I like Hill. I like Hill a lot.
That's only 25 pounds.
Okay, Kayla losing 20 pounds looked like it was going to kill her. I know putting weight on is different, but 20 pounds is a significant weight. You know what I mean?
It is. No, 100%. But I'm saying it's only 25 at 205. Most people, I put on 20 at 135.
Wait, your entire fight camp? Yeah, I mean, fight career, you put on 20 day after?
I used to fight at 175.
135.
Right, 135. Yeah, that was your lightest. Right, yeah.
But I used to fight at 175, 180 myself too.
Really?
But I was a big 55 at the time. These guys are way bigger.
Well, how tall are you, Perez?
Turner is 6'2".
Yeah, he's huge.
And I was, at the time, I was a pretty
He lost,
big.
though. He lost, right?
He lost.
Wow.
Yeah. He was winning. It was crazy, bro. That was kind of like crazy because he hurt him in the first. Fight should have been stopped, but didn't stop. And then he lost in the second. You know what I mean? But guys are putting 20, 25 pounds on. Some guys put 30. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Only in the heavier weight classes, not the little guys, but.
Depends, I guess. Poirier walks around at 190, 200.
Really? Does he? Poirier does.
Oh, bro. Remember when I brought him in to train? I was at 55. He was at 45.
We should say
he weighed 185. I weighed 155.
We should just take a moment because we love ribs. Nobody's here more than your father-in-law, Jerry. Jerry's always at ribs. Just name some of the fighters that Jerry has hosted and put up at his house that have been here for fight camps. Poirier being one of them. Was Gaethje here?
Poirier, Gaethje. Marlon Edson, obviously.
Yep. Well, not obvious to our listeners, but obvious to me, yes.
Pat Curran.
Yes.
George Karakani.
Corey Anderson.
Who's the dude?
Josh Thompson.
Derek Brunson.
We're talking about Frankie's father.
Dos Anjos.
We're talking about Frankie's father-in-law who lives a couple miles away from where we're at, has literally hosted, big names.
MMA fucking camp.
Yeah.
Dorm room. First MMA dorm room in Jersey.
I'm missing guys.
You definitely are missing some, because I know there's more than that, but.
Yeah, I definitely brought him in. Yo, where is our bare knuckle lady?
Britton Hart. I shouldn't have leaked that name because she's coming though. She's coming.
Yeah, you sure? Not from you.
probably beat the shit out of you for saying that. Who'd win in that fight? Britton? Britton would beat you up, wouldn't she?
Shit.
Wait, wow.
I think this chick's good.
Yeah? Well, who's winning?
The other one.
Wei Lee.
Wei Lee all day.
I think Wei Lee all around.
She reminds me a little of Yuri. She just marches forward. She uses her brawn. She knows that she's just.
Here she comes.
Yeah. Is Britton coming up?
I'm gonna pass her off.
All right. We're gonna bump you out of here, Frankie Perez. I'm gonna steal your headphones that you broke.
Hey. Remember, Roger, shirt off.
So get him
or $20.
So get him in one, man. You look good, bro. Want to hear it, bro? You want me to want to hear it? I'll want to hear it. I'm like a DJ.
I know, but I don't want to look at the camera.
Here's the champ. Here goes the champ.
We got strawweight champion BKFC champ in the house, Britton Hart. What brings you to Toms River, New Jersey?
Love.
A Frankie Edgar fan, are you?
They say all these fighting fans are crazy. We're spontaneous, we're wild, but I was in Tampa. I had this awesome movie coming up that was in Jersey, and there were some guys down there, and they're like, oh, we're from Jersey. And I was like, oh, cool. Come and visit my movie premiere coming out. And they came out, and we came over here to Toms River.
There you go.
And I heard all about Frankie being over here, and it was just one thing led to another, so I think it was
And
kinda
here you
like a
are.
good thing.
And you're doing some guest bartending tonight, I hear.
Yeah.
How's that going? How's the tips? Are the tips flowing in?
Well, you know what? They're definitely giving me tips on my fighting career.
Yeah, right. No, that's all you need. That's all you need.
Let's talk about your fighting career. So you're the strawweight champ over at BKFC, which is doing huge things right now.
Yeah.
I've questioned this guy a little bit if he'd ever make the jump over there, but he's got that. Look at that face. You don't want to see that
I
face
got a
get
face
cut.
for radio. You know what I'm saying?
Chat with your wife. Your wife is amazing. We were talking about, she goes, yeah, no, he can't do it. And I'm like, but maybe.
But there's a lot of crossovers coming from the UFC over there now, right? What's next for you?
You know what? I've done some big things. I like kind of joking around saying I'm a UFC killer in there, where I beat Paige Manson.
Yes,
and
you did.
But now it's like, anybody new that comes in, I almost feel like I'm like an unfair advantage because the sport is new, but it's growing so rapidly with my 11 fights. Anyone coming in as a pro debut,
Absolutely.
with this style of fighting, it's not boxing and it's not MMA.
No.
So there is a bit of a learning curve. But what I really want to do is go over to Thailand. I want to go to Thailand. There's a BKFC organization out there. I want to grab their belt and just be, you know,
Like Mike Quick's camp? Or no? Mike Quick, his camp?
No, it's BKFC Thailand.
Oh, okay, right on.
Now, is it Thai boxing or boxing?
It's bare knuckle boxing, so it's the same thing, but it's kind of got its little subdivision. So you got BKFC, then you got BKFC UK, and then BKFC Thailand. Which is Nick Chapman is the president for over there in Thailand, which I know he's like an amazing name in the combat sports world.
Now training for what kind of gloves do you wear when you spar for training?
I always use 8 ounce. You know, I'm a boxer. I have 11 pro boxing fights too, so it's kind of my history. Before going over to something as wild as bare knuckle, but I use the 8 ounces just because I feel like the first time I'm gonna really hit somebody bare knuckle, like you don't want to take any chances. Yeah, like let's be smart. You know, as we're getting older, like I want to leave a legacy. We have family, we have fans, and all these people that I get to talk to.
I can't believe I got to tell
my.
my co-host over there this, but could both of you flip your mics around? Andrew just told me.
I mean, I don't think it mattered that much.
Apparently it did. He walked over here and tapped me on the shoulder. So sorry to interrupt, Brayden. Sorry to interrupt. Listen, I've seen a lot of your fights. You are a savage in there. You actually, what's the girl's name? You sent her a tooth out of her face flying across the ring. What was her name? Yeah, that was an insane fight. She literally needed a seeing eye dog to walk out of that ring. It was crazy what you did to her.
Oh, man.
Crazy.
That video went viral, and I was kind of sad at first because I was like, nobody knows it was me. This girl's getting all the attention.
Yeah.
They're like, you don't want that attention. Bro. And I was like, yeah.
No, she was doing post-fight interviews like she was fine. She's like, oh, just, wasn't my night. I could have fought a little. I'm like, your face, you should go directly to the hospital. It was that bad. Yeah.
I'm happy to be all 5 rounds, but
Yeah.
it didn't go the way I wanted to.
Exactly.
So it just shows, the people that are BKFC group, they like it. There's something about it.
Yeah,
Something.
it's different. It's
Yeah,
different.
there's
It's
something
definitely
about
different.
it.
It's definitely different. Fighting Paige Van Sant, obviously, that's a huge name. Everybody knew who she was. What was that? Was that different? Was that fight different for you?
Yeah.
Did you feel like you needed to make a statement?
Yeah, it really was my moment. I feel like, the belt is amazing, and I love it. I really do. But I don't think there's ever been a bigger moment than that fight.
Sure.
Belt or not. And it just shows that legacy is important. You don't need something gold and shiny to say you did something amazing. Because no one thought I was going to beat that girl. Maybe like true gritty boxing fans were like, I don't have a doubt. But the odds didn't show show that.
Yeah.
So no matter how many people say they believe me, it didn't reflect the whole thing overall. So it was just, I remember just doing my best for that fight, right? But when the fight was over, I was walking around and the coach said, get your head up, you won. And I was like, no, I didn't. I didn't knock her out. I'm going to get robbed. It's just the way of the world. It's cool. I already accepted.
You think that happens in BKFC? You think think it happens everywhere, Frankie?
In fight sports, it could. I mean, it could happen. Not always, but it definitely could.
It's funny because Paige beat Beck Rollins, right, with that front kick in UFC, and you beat them both over at BKFC. Yep. So totally different worlds, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, Paige beat her with a switch kick. She usually takes people down on the ground.
Yep.
It's not like that. But some of these boxers aren't doing the best at bare knuckle either, because the clinch is such a vital part of bare knuckle. So it's really important for people to know.
Well said.
It's a fusion sport.
Yep.
It's MMA with a clinch work, using your shoulder, getting in there. You know, you do a lot of seatbelt, kind of a lot of hand strap. But when you're boxing, you can't hit them on the ground. You know, you can't roll and get them in that.
Right.
Be a little bit more strategic.
You consider yourself the queen of violence over there?
I think I
Can we get some picks out of you tonight for some of these fights that haven't happened yet?
Yeah.
On the UFC, who are you picking for the main card? Pereira versus Hill.
Main event.
MMA, we're talking about, yeah. Pereira, yeah. Reasons why?
You know what? I'm really in my own lane with it, but I just think overall, like.
Yeah. I'm with you. Same pick, yeah.
Just liking someone, you know? Sometimes that has like a little edge into it. So
I don't think you can count Hill out at all, but if I was betting money, I would bet on Pereira for sure.
No, we got a lady here, so how about the ladies? Wei Lee versus Yan.
I was really thinking Holland was going to win today. Yeah. I was big on that, so I'm still like shook about that. So now I'm kind of like rethinking it. But when in doubt, I'm always like ASAP, you know, who they got coming in. So I think the way he's going to do it, I think she's going to get this.
A little bit more powerful, a little more explosive.
Yeah, she never steps backwards either. She's always moving forward. Oh, Bo Nickel coming up. Let's get a pick. Brenton, who you got for Bo Nickel? Obviously making, a big name for himself already in the UFC. Some people would say a little unproven, right? Some people would say maybe he shouldn't get the accolades he's got because he really hasn't been tested in deep waters, but he's probably going to get tested tonight. Who are you picking in this fight?
I can kind of relate to that. When I went in there, people said, she's not battle tested. She get lucky. Yep. Wait till she gets some real ones. And I think when you see Hart like that,
right?
You want to check her out and get and see.
Yep.
Some people just got it.
Absolutely.
Because, you think we say, everyone can fight. And I love that message, but not everyone can fight professionally.
Right.
It's like art is wrong. Not everyone can go and paint. If we're not something special and have something God given to us that sets us apart from anyone who can learn, I like that key and heart and determination.
There's something definitely different against, about bare knuckle, right? Obviously, you could speak to this. You're a woman. I think men that are proficient in violence, right? You don't care about cuts. You're a woman, though. Does that bother you at all? Because you're probably going to get cut fighting bare knuckle, right? Frankie and I have talked about it. I'm like, would you fight bare knuckle? He's like, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't, but, I'm definitely going to get... This dude bleeds anyway. It doesn't matter how many ounce gloves he's fighting with.
Well, I think, they say women do have a bit more toughness. Because when I fought Paige Van Sant, she knocked my tooth out.
Get out.
And I pushed it back in. I went, boom, boom. When Luke Rockhold, remember when he fought, I was like, Perry, he goes, he's not done. He's like, I'm done. And so everyone put our videos
side by side. I didn't realize that. Wow, yeah.
And so that was cool to see me just be like, fuck it.
Yeah, I wasn't picking Mike Perry to win that fight either, but he's a dog. There's talking about a crossover athlete coming from UFC to bare knuckle. There's a guy that has done something special. He's found his home over there. No question about it.
Even when he was fighting MVP, everybody fought.
Yes.
Yep. So he did it again. So it just shows. It's kind of cool to see a sport that really measures you on heart and grit and determination.
Amen.
And you got to say that. And I'm offering every day. I'm like, all right, you're going to break your hands.
Yes.
You're going to get cut, and you could die.
I didn't even realize you're holding the BKFC belt, strawweight belt on your lap. Can you hold that up for our camera right over there so everybody get a little shot of this? Check this out, guys. Britton Hart in the house at Ribs right here in Toms River, New Jersey. Do you love this spot or what?
Only at Ribs.
You love Tony, right? Everybody loves Tony. Yeah. I feel like we live right down the street, so I feel like we'll see you here all the time at this point.
Oh yeah.
You're an honorary New Jerseyan at this point, so. Yeah.
I think so. I mean, the people at the bar, I'm like already like.
You're back there with Monica?
Yeah.
Tony's daughter Monica's behind the bar as always, and her husband's back there as well. So, yeah. Anything? What do we got? What else you got for Britton? Anything? Awesome. Turn that mic around. Turn that mic around.
Bro, does this matter?
I can hear you way better that way. I really can. I really can.
All right. Where can everybody follow you?
Follow me at Team Britton Hart. I keep it simple.
I tagged you in some stuff, by the way. Yeah.
Well, I will say this. Sometimes I'm not the best.
That's all right. That's all right. Neither am I.
But comment on my stuff, and I'll hit you back.
There you go.
You comment on my stuff, you're gonna answer. You too.
I knew you were going to be here, so I wanted to give you a little shout out, let people know that they could come here and see you. So awesome. Pleasure having you here. I hope to see you again.
Absolutely. Yeah. When you need some training around here, you got to let us know.
Absolutely.
I know. I heard someone's daughter's really good at wrestling. So
Yeah.
maybe tomorrow we'll have a little.
Ooh, look at that. That's awesome. That's
maybe
awesome.
I make a crossover to MMA.
Hey, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it.
Make it happen. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Britton Hart in the house. Thank you so much for spending a little time with Champ of the Tramp podcast. It was a pleasure. Yeah, really enjoyed having you on. Grab Tony and then we're done. Come on, Tony, grab Tobias for 2 seconds, and then we'll wrap it.
You didn't even get her in the studio?
I'll ask how long she's here for. I don't know.
I think she's coming back and forth, right? Yeah. Think she'd be a good guest?
Yeah. This is pretty much going now. Everybody thought it's dead.
Yep. Tony, we got the boss. We got the boss in the building, baby.
The big man himself, the owner of Ribs here in Silverton, New Jersey, Tony Rivoli.
What's going on?
What's up, buddy?
Again, guys, thank you very much.
Listen,
Yeah,
man,
no,
no,
this is
thank
great
you.
night.
Roger, packed house again.
We love it. We love it. Great
When
night
you
of fight.
when you hit me up a while ago and said Britton Hart is going to be here too, I'm like, I think Tony's smoking some weed. Why would Britton Hart be here? Well, apparently love takes you crazy places, right? Apparently she's dating a guy in the area, and she's here. We just interviewed her. Great interview. Yeah, man. So
From Tampa Bay to Silverton.
I know, right?
Just like that.
thank you so much for having us in. We love Ribs. We come here all the time. If you're into sports, right, this is the place to be. How many TVs you got in here, Tony? 35?
48.
48. I wasn't even close. I wasn't even in the ballpark.
Holy cow, yeah.
It's insane.
And
But
two outside.
obviously, got the legend over here himself, MMA legend, icon, soon to be in the Hall of Fame. I'm an MMA guy. I'm not huge into traditional sports, but you do it all here. You don't just do UFC fights. you don't just do bare knuckle stuff. You do football, you do baseball, you do everything. Everything. One-stop shopping.
One-stop shopping.
Yep.
There's always something on. Even Dana White slap shit, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, you do that. You do the slap fight. Oh, wow.
He has comedy. You got bands here. He does everything. I like it.
Absolutely.
Let's get Roger up here and do a little set, do a comedy set.
I thought, Frankie, you do a stand-up set.
He done it before. This guy's a pro. He's done one.
Not a pro. But
Happy hour with Frankie Yeager.
Happy fucking 2 minutes, man. I got it.
That's all it takes is 2 minutes.
Oh, shit. Tony, can we get, obviously we only got a couple fights left here, but can we get some of your picks for, we'll go from top down main card, Pereira versus Hill. Who you picking?
Well, I always root for the American, but I think that's a tough fight for
It is a tough fight. Very tough fight. Could go either way. At this level, honestly, they all could go either way, but, you know. Oh, is he standing them up? Did they just get stood up?
End of the round.
Oh, end of the round. All right. All right. Well, that didn't go well for Brumman's first round.
No.
But he survived, right?
How about the BMF, Tone?
I like Holloway tonight.
Yeah.
I do. Everyone's with KJ. I think it's going to be a good fight.
It's going to be a great fight.
It's going to be a good fight.
Yeah, the fans win on this one. And I like the camaraderie between them. I like that there's no, you know, at that level there shouldn't be any animosity, right? You should keep it friendly. You should have that mutual respect, and those boys certainly do. So
they're seasoned veterans, just like Frankie was.
And you're always speaking of Ribs and you being such a fan of sports and always showing everything here. You've had a lot of fighters in. You've had him in. You've had Max Holloway here.
Yeah, we had Max. He was. I think he was off when he was here because he flew straight through from Hawaii, so his personality wasn't up there that night. But I just think he was tired.
I got a co-host like that.
I thought Roger's tough to get into this podcast. You got to carry him all the time.
I know. Somebody
easy on me, Tony.
And look
easy.
how big he is carrying this guy.
Easy.
I'm fucking in a hernia.
Everyone's all the same size on the ground.
You're gonna get a hemorrhoid carrying me.
That's right. Another one.
Oh shit.
So I hear, Frankie, your gym's coming along.
Yeah, we're getting close. The academy is close to being open. I'm hoping, but before June it'll be open.
That's awesome. Can't wait. We're gonna have to partner up and do some stuff together.
Yeah, 100%.
That would be great.
I'm really excited, to see the possibilities.
Pounds River could use a good jiu-jitsu MMA gym. Really good.
Definitely a good place for the kids. I want to have a good, strong kids program. Kind of just pay it forward to the next generation.
It just makes sense too. Who shouts out Tom Zerver more than this guy at the end of every fight he's ever been in? Nobody. You know what I mean? So.
Hey, look at this. He stopped the takedown. He stopped one.
Nope.
Can't stop two takedowns.
Bo doesn't want to stand a bag. Listen, I haven't really been watching this fully, but has Bo been hit?
No.
He hasn't been hit. No. Yeah, that's where we're going to see what he's made of, right?
Now you're going to have these
guys. Nice job, Brummage.
Wow.
Well, who do you like in the Tyson fight coming up with Logan?
Jake Paul? I don't know. Honestly, I think it's a work. I don't think it's a real fight. But if it's a real fight, I still think Jake's going to win. But I do think Tyson has the 45 seconds of fury.
First
every
round, he's
like
going to be dangerous.
For 5 rounds.
Yep.
But it's stupid. Jake fighting him is stupid, I think. You want to be a real boxer. Listen, if they're both in it to make money and it's a work, all right, go ahead, do your thing.
Right.
And let Tyson make some money. Let this guy make some money. All is good. But if Jake, you really want to be a world champion, don't fight Tyson. That's a disgrace, man. It's like our legend. It's our legend.
I didn't like Tyson doing that fight. Listen, he's 58 years old. What's the kid, 26, 27?
It's literally 30 years difference.
Hey, listen, I know training's different than real life, but he looks good in training. He really looks good.
Like me and Roger, 30-year difference.
He's only ever fought one real boxer, true boxer, right?
And he lost.
And he lost. Decision. Close decision, but he lost.
Fury's brother.
Yeah,
right?
Tommy,
Yep. And Tommy was actually in his weight class too, right?
Yeah.
And if you look at Tyson's last 3 fights, he didn't look good at all in his last 3 fights.
Yeah. No.
He got stopped in, I think, 2 of the 3.
Yeah. I think he was half in it too. He was half in it,
Yeah.
This guy.
Story of your life.
He has the fire in him though.
Yes.
And I'm wondering if it's not a work, I could see Tyson having the fire in him and just wanting to get in there in the fight. I could see that. But I can also see it being a work. Every workout you see Tyson, he's either like in a hotel room or I seen him there like outside. Like, why are you in a boxing gym? Like, every other fight you ever prepared for was in a boxing gym. You know?
It was that 3 or 4 years ago when it was Roy Jones Jr. and Tyson. That was a shooting fight.
Yeah.
That was kind of just two old guys fighting.
I thought Tyson looked better than Roy, though.
Fair, though.
Tyson came into that fight, at least, I think Tyson took that fight more serious. He looked in better shape. Yeah, he's not going anywhere now.
He got it.
Is that under the chin? No, it's across the chin. No.
He got it.
You got it under? Is it under?
No.
No, he's peeling hands.
Hand fighting pretty good.
Now, Frankie, give us some of your expertise like you were commentating. He wants to say on which side does he want to be? He wants to be on that flat knee side putting pressure, or he wants to be on the other side?
You want to be on the choking. He was on the choking side.
Yeah.
Right there,
that's
you
over,
want to be on the choke. The way he had it, he wanted to be on the choking side. Yeah.
Why is he? Oh, he wasn't happy with his performance?
No, people are booing him. I don't know. I wonder.
Why is he doing that?
I don't know. I wonder what he's saying. Saying bad performance. I wonder. But good turnout here tonight,
Tony, great turnout. Yeah.
Frankie, Roger, champ in the champ.
My man.
Anytime.
Can't thank you enough, Tony, for having us in once again. I mean, shit, I was here last weekend anyway. I'm here all the time. We're gonna wrap, and we're gonna go enjoy some of your amazing food. We've talked this place up. Family business. Daughter works here. Daughter's husband's here. Like you've
built yourself a really nice thing here.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you. I got great people around me. It's nothing to do with me, Frankie.
Hey, but you put the right people around.
It's got everything to do with you.
I steer the ship. That's
hey.
all.
Someone's got to steer. Someone's got to stay awake to steer. You know.
Amen. Yeah. Appreciate you, brother. We're gonna order up some of your grub.
Yeah.
Thank you. You want to bring Tobias up for 1 minute?
Yeah. Tobias, come on, bro. Told Roger to bring you up. We're gonna finish with the.
We're gonna finish with you. I'm gonna deal with the broken headphones and treat my guests properly and give you. Look, I got duct tape hanging on my ear. Not even duct tape. I think it's just regular tape.
He's got a limp headphone.
I look like Frankie. Look.
It matches his pants.
Look, I look like Frankie.
He's got a limp headphone.
Did you say, dude, yours
my
are
pants
starting right now.
It matches in your pants. Limp headphone.
So, for those of you out there that don't know, this is Tobias Eats. I've done his show. Frankie's done his show. Essentially, what he does is he focuses interviewing. I don't want to say celebrities, but people of that are known, right? And around at eateries.
Legends.
Yes.
Dope legends.
And we like to enjoy food together while we're doing
Guys that are tall.
Not you, pal. Not you. But you're doing some big things with the New Jersey Devils right now.
Oh, dude, absolutely killing it with the boys. We got to eat some great food. The whole New Jersey Devils gang, shout out to them. They're outstanding. We got to go to a game this season coming up.
I went last year. Last year they were. I don't know that they're looking quite as good this year as they did last year.
What do they call that? I was in the playoffs and they played the Rangers. They won. They what do you call when you light the rock? Light the rock, right?
Oh yeah.
I did that. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I remember because I was texting you when you were.
Yeah.
But you're right.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
When me and you were
No,
there.
because you're not a real fan, bro.
Light the rock? You lit a rock?
At the Prudential.
No,
all right.
It's like a whole thing. It's like an honorary thing.
Yeah.
They do for
Honorary,
celebrities.
bro.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't. How would I have any idea, Frankie? How would I have any idea?
No, dude, but you're right. When we were, shout out, I love you boys, but when we were going there, we were absolutely killing it. I feel like we were just W after W after W.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh,
Last year was an amazing season for the Devils, for sure.
Yep.
And you were at a lot of those games, so.
Yeah, man. It's just like similar to just when I first met Frankie to working with these teams. You got to realize, I'm 28. So finally seeing these dudes that I used to watch on TV when I was this short and being able to just shoot the shit, eat some food, and talk about it, I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah. I feel like good food and good conversation always go together, right?
Yeah,
That's a win-win, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Something comforting.
Everybody can relate to it.
There's something comforting about it.
I mean, listen. This is the first. I think it's the first beer I've ever had.
I'm empty, but I'll cheers. I'm empty. Oh, listen.
No.
All right. Well, you want to call Renee over?
You got a little something in there. You fucking
I
drink
got a
it.
little shot. Cheers.
All right. Since we're talking about beer, and I don't drink beer often, I'm driving myself, so that's why I'm drinking beer tonight.
Yep.
This guy.
Wait, what?
I don't drink beer often. I'm drinking beer.
I'm driving. I'm only drinking beer tonight.
No, I've been here 4 hours. I've had 2 beers.
I'm only driving, so I'm drinking beer. Only beer tonight.
You have to cut that part out.
Yeah, thanks. This fucking jerk off. All right. Anyway, the show we filmed together, right? Yeah. You called me out and said you could pound more beers than me, and I believe you ate those words, pal. I believe you ate those words.
Wait, who could pound more beers?
Okay, so he's.
Wow. Did you pound?
Here we go. Gay comment. Gay comment. What else can you pound more of? What else can you pound more of? Listen, did you know that Frankie has hemorrhoids right now? Did you know that? He does. It's a fact. He's getting them surgically removed.
I'm gonna go with. No, I did not know that. But fine. He's talking about the fact that
I know you're distracted by the hemorrhoids.
I drink so much alcohol and beer, and the only person to actually beat me out on a one-on-one from start to finish was Rogers. Yes.
You beat someone in drink competition?
Beer, and I don't hate beer.
Dude,
I never go out socially and drink beer. I know you're gonna say, why are you tonight?
Now, he was rocked. Don't get me wrong. We were both rocked. But my man, oh my God.
And then we went out after. We were drinking, Moscow Mules? Or what were they burning on the bar? What was that shit?
Old-fashioned.
I don't even remember leaving there. I definitely called out of work the next day. We got lit up.
It was.
So what time do you have to call to work? Like what time?
An hour before I start. So as long as I call out by like 5:30 a.m., I'm good.
Really?
It got to be an hour before.
Wow. Are they pissed?
No. I've been there, bro. I'm their go-to. I've been there 25 years, bro. They love me.
Because I'm their go-to. They're gonna watch this and be like, "Oh yeah, Rod."
No, they would agree. I get shit done over there.
Because you get shit done. Yeah, you're done, buddy. No, guys. I mean, this is awesome, dude. I love this vibe.
Pretty cool, right? Yeah.
This is cool.
You know, your episode was one of our higher rated episodes. I was happy to see that. It was. It did very well. It did.
Really?
You're beloved, apparently. You're beloved amongst them.
Dude? Whether it's
Did you just sit home and keep hitting like?
Shit, I mean, it was you guys, but you know what it is? Everybody loves food.
Yes.
You know, this isn't like the DJ industry where, oh my God, this guy that's coming in trying to spin the deck, now you're competent. Nah, bro, just come in, have a good time.
It's very chill, very chill.
It's
no
a
pressure.
good time. I'm not. It's like even when I go out to a whole bunch of professional athletes, I'm not asking about your stats, bro. What do you want to drink? What do you like to eat, Papa? ¿Qué vamos a comer?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some chill shit.
Amen. Amen.
It's always a vibe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good times. Good times. No bad blood, no animosity. It's fucking food and good times.
Oh, look.
Oh, dude.
Legend, dude. Mark Coleman, who literally just survived Frankie, I don't remember the story exactly. He ran back in his parents' house and got his parents out, correct?
Yes, both parents.
And then collapsed from smoke inhalation.
Wait, the house?
His parents' house burnt down.
He happened to be home sleeping at his parents' house. And for some reason, he was visiting his parents.
No.
The house goes on fire. His dog that he had forever, Hammer, woke him up. He woke up, got his parents out, went back for the dog, passed out from smoke inhalation. The dog didn't make it.
They weren't sure for a while if Mark was going to make it.
Yeah.
They weren't sure. Yeah.
Legend.
Absolutely. I remember watching him I feel like it was yesterday. Time flies, bro. As you get older, I feel like, listen, I don't know about you guys, I feel like it took forever to turn 21, forever. And since I turned 21, the fucking years just...
Well, like I say this all the time. Time actually moves faster. You understand that? How that works mathematically? No?
No. Explain it slow to him. Explain it slow.
I feel like that was a trick question.
When you're 5 years old, 1 year of your life is 20% of your life. You understand man.
Right?
Then when you're 10 years old,
Gotcha.
1 year of your life is 10% of your life. And then go on from there.
I got you.
So it's like,
Kinda how we all
it
think
does go faster.
I got you.
know what I mean?
I got you. Yep.
Yeah, like I said, bro, I'm going into my 30s now.
Ooh, big things. Look at you.
And to be honest, look who I get to kick it with. I'm just saying.
Not bad,
You know what I mean?
not bad.
Yo, you're due for some food stuff though, my
I'm
boy.
down. I love to fucking eat. I'm trying to get on Roger's level.
Dude,
Fat.
I
He wants to get fat.
To be honest, I cannot believe how much this man can eat.
And drink.
What else? You can take
I
down
think
8-inch kibasi too.
I don't know, man. I feel like you've slowed down though. I think now I might be able to at least beat him out on the drinking side.
Maybe.
I think now.
Well, listen, summer's coming. We'll test that. We'll test that.
I bet you can take this bottle down.
Go ahead. Finish it. Finish your line. Finish your line.
Like one gulp. The whole bottle. Glass and all.
All right, listen. We've been up here for a while. Let's have a last cheers, boy.
Yeah, cheers.
To the food
Yes,
guy.
sir.
I'm hungry. I'm going to go order some food.
I love it. I love it.
He cheers with no fucking alcohol.
You told me if there's even a sip in it.
Here, wait up. I got you. Wait up. Come here.
There we go. Look at that. What are we drinking? Doesn't matter. It's a beer.
You gotta finish it now too.
All right, let's go. Let's
Cheers,
go.
guys.
Let's go. Cheers.
Salute.
I already did mine. Bye. All right, boys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight here at Ribs.
Appreciate you.
UFC 300. Good times, baby.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. My man. My boys.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
Champ of the Tramp out. Guys, just a reminder, don't forget to find and follow us on YouTube, Rumble, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and most other podcast platforms.